I say, it's
Watch
me,
this
JC
video.
and Buck, play with us, you fuck. Put
This
his
is
body in the truck, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweep. Grab a broom, we finna sweep. O-Block finna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on a T. Put your name back RIP, or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad. Any state, we on your...
No matter what, nickel flat.
Fuck the...
Do the dash, photo, but it's fast.
We ain't goofy, do that crash. We gon' spin and spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand. That's really, yeah, that's all I wanna be successful.
Right, big goof fast, man. Check it out.
BDN, you not gonna give me no 50 back.
Hey, no, since you you gotta throw up O-Block.
How do I do that?
Throw up O-Block. Everybody throw up O-Block.
We're here in the Parkway Gardens housing development in Chicago, otherwise known as O-Block, a 24-building complex on the city's south side.
no, they say it got sold. Like they about to move everybody out and tear it down. That's crazy, man. But yeah.
It's where Michelle Obama grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Bostock. He's been here for a super long time, so he's gonna take us back to the very beginning where it all started.
So right now you in the 44. You in one of the gutters building in the block. This motherfucker be the last building to get cleaned up. Oh, it's a roach. See y'all in the project. See a roach? That's a baby roach.
It's gonna get bigger.
That's a baby rope.
Smoking the roach and killing the rats. This bitch be dirty as hell. This building be dirty. I'm from this building. Bro, I used to be one of them motherfuckers that piss in the hallway and on the...
This nigga said he used to be one of them pissing in the hallway in the elevator. Nah, he's a dirty. He's a dirty nigga. Why? Like why? You in the hallway? You can just go to your room. You just go to your crib. You on the elevator? You can't wait till you at least get outside. Like, bro, you pee right here or something. Like, why the hallway in the elevator? Like, nah, that's crazy.
elevator too. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
My mom in the bathroom on BDN's one bathroom in here. I'm going to piss in the hallway.
See, I'm in the bathroom. I'm going to piss in the hallway. I mean, I don't get it at all. But I get like you ain't trying to go all the way downstairs to go outside to use the bathroom. But like the hallway though, like you walk out the hallway, you walk out the door, you in the hallway and you pee. He just said this is a lab building to get clean. So that you every time you walk into your crib, you smelling that. Like every time. Like nah. Every time you hop on elevator, you smelling that. Like
I still won't touch the buttons on the elevator. I'm straight knuckles.
Cause you think there might be pee on it?
Spit, pee, and I used to do all type of shit to the elevator.
spit pee. I used to do all type of and like and you know like this the last building to get clean. Oh no. That's sound weird to me. Like if I know that they only clean this building like 2 times a month. I mean, other people might do whatever, but I ain't about to, you feel me, participate in that. I'm not about to pee and I'm not about to walk out here and pee right here. Just come my mama in the bathroom. I'm gonna just wait. But if anything, I'll pee in the water bottle before I pee in the hallway or the elevator. Honestly, bro.
I ain't taking no shit though in here. True that. True that. Come on.
Love you, my nigga.
Love you
Miss
too,
you,
boy.
baby.
I'm going to true that. And true that, man. Free my nigga up in your hood, man. My nigga, true that. I ain't like a nigga in years, bro.
Hey, everybody, what's up? How's it going with this interview and everything? That's what's cracking like, you feel?
Crack a lack.
GDK. Come on. GDK. Folks came out of the folks, the youngest GDK member. He invented that shit.
To you, like, what is drill music?
We started the word drill with our music. Like, let's do a drill. We started that shit.
Like, how would you explain drill music to someone who doesn't know?
Mules.
And I can't cut it and go vomit me go Johnny Dane.
Get outside and go just be outside. You know that? Make sense? You get on going? So yeah. It turn you up. It give you adrenaline.
Drill music is something that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as
Or they on the lawnmower.
you know, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, you know, sort of like came out of a very specific area?
I describe drill music as it's violent, but mainly fiction. It's like realistic fiction music. So like, that's why I shot my video 4K Troll, shot it right here in this park. Right here where you standing at, I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my mask and hop out, then I blast. But he ain't lack, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact, so I got a double back, it's finna crack.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying? It's all
Back is finna crack.
Yeah.
Sound like some King Von. I mean, that they seen that flow make it, so you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. But it might, I don't know. Cause like people say the same thing about Atlanta, right? It'd be like Thug and Future, like pioneer the sound, and like under Thug, you probably got like Key that sound like Thug, or like some more folks. But like to an extent, like you can decipher like who is who. You feel what I'm saying? But like, this kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Then I grab my mask and hop out, then
I thought he was rapping over the Crazy Story beat. But hey,
But he ain't lack, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact, so I got a double back, it's finna.
maybe it's just his voice that's making me think of like a Von song. I don't know. It just, to me, it just sounds like it.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying? It's all for like the people. Like, cause like music nowadays is all about like controversial shit. Drama really makes money.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up in O-Block?
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast. All that little shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD. Everybody around this bitch saying somebody die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we had a brotherhood that can nobody come between. We not letting nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. For them to pull a pipe out, hold on. And it's the same way. Like, we got each other, boy. On Old we ain't got no deities. On BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
We got each other, boy. On Old
So they named O-Block after somebody that died. Like, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see.
We ain't got no deities. On BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011. I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
Oh, so
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which O-Block's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens. What was one of your favorite memories of you and OD?
You know, man, I got a lot of them bitches on. He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro. On J Money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Like play with the dog. On Key, I'm like, boy, I ain't playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. Y'all tripping. Motherfucker run up on me, boy, bird. It's your bitch ass on. Oh, right now to this day, I still don't play with people dogs. I don't give a fuck if that bitch is a chihuahua. Bro, get your dog before that bitch die. On game.
OD's murder was allegedly in retaliation for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
Them was the sad years of my life, cause I had just had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like, I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas, don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
Over 10 dead on this gang, like 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. Owen Platoon and motherfucking 11, Sherrod and Whitey and 12. You got LA and J Money and motherfucker died in 13. My crowd gone. I gotta hang with up on them. I ain't gonna stunt. When it seemed like when folks died, folks' careers took off. When Old passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirt and them came out. They lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like.
Shortly after OD's murder, a close friend of
Old passed away, folks took that shit to another level.
you would hear that, right? And they'll be like, oh, it was a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice. Like, nah, niggas just want, you know what I'm saying? Niggas seeing they partner get killed, and they ain't trying to follow that same, you feel me? They ain't trying to follow that same road, so they like, ready gotta get them, you feel what I'm saying? But that was suck though, you know what I'm saying? Motivation.
Chief Keef and Dirk them came.
That's not what sucked that, like, it took for somebody to die for them to get motivated, but like, that was something that, like, you feel me, they was able to find, like, you feel me, a positive out of that nigga situation. That's what I meant to see.
Now, they lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like,
Shortly after Odie's murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an O-Block anthem, to celebrate the life of Odie and diss Shondell Tuka Gregory. This friend was named Keith Cozart, aka Chief Keef.
Hit a nigga up on Gil fuck, I do drugs till I'm dead.
O-Block, Rick City, bitch.
Middle fingers to Shondell.
I get out. On my son, I get out. October 4th, 2011. This bitch get the going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Folks got cocky as hell. I'm looking, I'm like, how the fuck y'all let OD get killed? Platoon put his head down. He like, man, go take your daughter upstairs. I'm finna holler at you. I take my daughter up. I remember Inky D them came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming ate. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get the showing out. They get the fight. Hey, Fat Mac. You remember I got out of jail, you want Stu start fighting that day? Him and Stu get the fight. Hey, folks them like, man, y'all showing out because folks just got out. Dirk and Reese come see me. I'm alright. I'm like, I'm feeling love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, fuck O-Guy. How the fuck O-Guy? You know they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out. We all crying right now. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck that. We ain't crying. We out here. We get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young O-Block rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
And they try to say Chief Keef banned from O-Block or something, or you can't come back to this or whatever.
Chief Keef made it more like global.
And before you knew it, white America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of O-Block were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
So 2010, 2011, I'm in college and I'm doing commentary about hip hop. I had some.
That hard that sat down with, bro. That hard. I ain't gonna lie. That show like he ain't, you feel me? He ain't too like arrogant and cocky. Like, nah, I'm DJ Academics. I'm up here, you down here trying to, you feel me? That hard, man. That's why I mess with that. Most people but don't. But I mess with that. Cool, man.
Hot takes about like Kanye and Drake and stuff like that at the moment. So I was kind of gaining an audience. And I remember when the drill scene popped off. And I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like, I love the music. I'm reading the comments, and everyone was like, yo, you're not telling the full story, okay? Because like, I'm going in there and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? He's dissing them. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we don't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. And actually, the guys who he's dissing just killed his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J.
Screaming fuck OD.
They were talking about like the FBG gang.
Nigga fuck T-Roy and OD them dead bitch.
I'm like, yo, nobody knows these people, like respectively, because they don't have a hit song. Chief Keef is going crazy with hit songs. So I made this page called The Warren Shot Racket, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention. Now y'all know I...
Nah, I'll just call off guard. Hold on.
Things that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information...
Like I said, it's your boy DJ Academics, and I'm coming confirmation. Nah.
Covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information...
Nah, it must have been the mic, bro. It had to be the mic. Nah, I ain't never you never watched the Warren Shot Racket? What is it, 2014? 2014, bro. You gotta think about it. I was in 2014 Bro, I'm in like 4th or 5th grade, bro. Real talk. Only thing I'm watching on YouTube around that time is like, I don't even know, bro. 5th or 6th grade. I do not even know what I'm watching. 2014 YouTube. I don't know, but I definitely wasn't watching no Warren Chirac in elementary school. Like, so I ain't really know this how like DJ Academics like got blown up into like everybody started talking to it and talking about it. Like, I followed his Instagram and stuff, and but right before he hopped on Everyday Struggle and stuff, and then like everybody blowing up like, oh, he did Warren Chirac, he monetized off of these people doing these crimes and all. So yeah.
Come to my attention. Now y'all know I call Lil Reese the Chirac Grim Reaper. Well, pretty much because every time you look through his mentions, you see a bunch of dead niggas. CBS Chicago is reporting that a 15-year-old boy, aka Little Nick from 600, was shot multiple times, and then he was brought to a hospital where he was pronounced dead by the Cook County medical examiner. At least he died doing what he loved best. Someone actually told me that these guys actually keep score on killing and coonery within Chirac. The most valuable coon is probably a legit award. The Warren Chirac never stops. The coonery never fucking ends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
His Warren Chirac series went viral, and the fans were now aware of the ongoing Chicago gang war, particularly as it pertained to the rappers involved.
How many people do you think have died in the Warren Chirac?
Thousands.
This past weekend, at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed.
In the following years, between 2011 and 2020, 5,518 people were murdered in Chicago, to the amusement of self-proclaimed Chiracologists, who created a Reddit page, which now has over 175,000 members.
But I've never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because like this shit came like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous, people started like, it was like we was characters. Like, damn, like, you got me look like an assassin.
Drilling itself is an energy that once people latch onto that shit and you become invested in the story, it's like a soundtrack to a movie, and it sounds bad to say, but it's a soundtrack to a movie that you're watching live. You know, I'm looking at this not like on some voyeuristic, like, yo, oh shit, this is like entertaining. I'm like horrified. What I try to do is satire, hoping that people could look at them like, that looks ridiculous. These dudes, like, they're disgusting, right? People took it and they ran with it.
Everything I thought that people would be like, yo, this is some sick shit, they loved.
We have a bloodthirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams are through the roof. Music sales, going through the roof. Trust me. I was a driving force in getting some of these guys, other than Keith, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuff.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you, this accountability is hard to take, man. They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames. And when you gave someone a nickname of Grim Reaper, some other guy is going to start killing more to try to get that nickname. And I'm like, I don't believe I caused any murder. But if my videos, because they were popular, instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not taking blame for what you did, right?
Also feel that too. Like, I don't think him, like, making the videos caused any killings at all. Now, did it kind of boost their head a little bit? Maybe. But I don't think, like, he's, like, solely, like, the main reason that, like, all these folks started killing. Because, like, even when he was talking about when he first did it with the first video he made with Chief Keef and saying like, oh, all his ops are dead, and people telling him like, nah, you ain't telling the full story. These folks still alive. They not dead. They sent him back and they doing this too. Like, I feel like it was gonna happen regardless, cause like it's blood lost on both sides. So like, it don't matter what any out, you feel me, anybody that's not in the city gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel that. Like, people, they be really, like, trying to, like, not act. You the reason the Warren Chirac is the way it was. Like, even without academic videos, I feel like the same thing would have went on. Like, honestly. Because there's blood lost on both sides. And Chief Keef made it big with music and dissing these folks, talking about they dead homies. And these folks, they everything local to them. You feel me? So they hear the song. You feel me? All right, now we gonna this Chief Keef dead, homie. So that's how I feel about it. I don't think act like just, you feel me? He probably, like he said, he probably instigated, but I don't think like he's the main reason that happened.
When I started covering war in Chirac, niggas was dying every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is, like, people getting shot like dogs, bleeding down, everybody filming it. And then you go on social media, and everybody saying, I'm smoking on the pack. So you gotta take blame for you doing that. The parents gotta take blame for not being in the kid's life. The cops gotta take blame for them basically just like throwing their hands up in the air and saying, let everybody kill each other. Like, these motherfuckers, like, everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight. Oh, it's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So another 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him.
That's another thing though. Like niggas got pride and ego, bro. Like it was a video, like a couple months ago, of some folks fighting that O Block, and like Buddy lost, and then he pulled out a gun and shot him. Like, bro, folks got pride and ego, bro. They don't know how to take no L. They don't. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think that ever be the case. Like the fighting days is over with, and folks, I don't know. They try to fight against it. Fighting days are over with. Like you can't fight nobody no more, bro.
Why do you think that happens?
Cause yeah, motherfucker think it's about being a shooter or a killer. Music played a part. But music won 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what 21 Savage was trying to say, like a month ago when he was talking about Atlanta, and he was saying like we gotta do better, we gotta put these guns down, because a lot of kids was getting killed, like senseless violence. Like people not even shooting at their targets, or if they do is like they killing kids, and everybody talking about, oh, when you saying you spin the blog and your music, but like he's not telling folks to go kill people. Like his music is not the reason that somebody would get up and go kill somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So folks, I don't know, bro. Folks just.
It's your mama and your daddy, bro.
Yeah.
It usually be your environment, but it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's about how you getting raised, blood. Like raise your fucking kids right. Oh.
I don't think it's drill music at all. I promise you. If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of violence. Everybody wanna be a character now for the internet.
On social media, beefing, making threats, making crazy comments, like going on live, you know, it's like, you know, waving the gun in the fucking camera. You know, it's like, it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention. Because, you know, there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and, you know, that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is, like, the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there. The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction to that. Like, when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty, you're talking about poor education systems, you're talking about, like, low access to food, you're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make War in Chirac again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago. And when you see people are kids, these people who are doing murders, like Ronald No. 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit, it's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma that they're suppressing.
After the success of the War in Chirac series, Academics' formula was replicated hundreds of times, creating a concentrated...
That's another thing. It's so many of these videos, like, talking about, like, gangs and whatever in whatever city, but, like, they don't get as much heat as, like, DJ Academics got. Even the ones that cover Jacksonville, because, like, right, it's a war in Jacksonville that's going on that, like, if you're not really from Jacksonville, like, you wouldn't really know unless, like, somebody posted. You know what I'm saying? So
twisted YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry. One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the war in Chirac, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many, many thousands of views. Again, like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called a girl 6 times while you were hanging out with her.
Right, it just ran. You see what I'm saying? The shit just be going, man, you know.
So I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content.
Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 38-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of cool, and I struggle with that. But definitely I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Do you think you help make it look cool?
I don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're gonna be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Right there. His name's on the wall.
Yeah. Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having so many gang members use this platform to promote themselves?
No, because I mean, I feel like this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know, in the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know, internet shit. We've gone more in that direction, and like a lot of like it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want. You know, as
I feel that to an extent. Like it's a difference to say like, yo, I just like interview, like for example, like the Breakfast Club, right? If somebody going to Breakfast Club, they got a name for themselves, or they got a little buzz or whatever. Unless like somebody bring them up, like how Dirk did Vaughn, and like how when Lil Baby first started rapping, P had brought him up there. But like No Jumper, it seems like even though he said like he started with like SoundCloud and like his platform was built based on like the underground rap scene, he get a lot of like people who's not like very mainstream or who's not very known. So I feel like that he would like more likely interview like somebody who not that's popping. You feel what I'm saying? That's in like game. But I'm not gonna say like he I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that like he influenced or like caused like anything to happen to these folks, but he did kind of give them a platform. But basically, like everybody else who gave them a platform that reposted, and you know what I'm saying.
As a content creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, "I'll shoot you if you come near me." They want to hear you say, "So-and-so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me." Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of immersion, I guess.
Whenever you grew up here, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go like downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to like a Cubs game or anything? No. You guys want to go to the White Sox game with us?
Hell yeah, we go.
Let's go White Sox! Let's fucking White Sox! Go Sox! Yeah!
Fuck the Cubs, fuck the Orioles, fuck the Yankees, White Sox.
White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox!
Okay.
White Sox! 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 They represent the South Side pride, that blue collar man.
Like, the South Side's way better than the North Side.
Never wear condoms unless you have to.
What's a situation in which you'd have to use a condom?
Every time.
Never.
I'm married, so I have an extra.
To use a condom.
Every time.
Never.
He look like he got some pain behind that never. Something I had. He got some okay, but
I'm married, so I haven't actually used condoms in 15 years. Raw dog stands for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow only.
Sorry. Boss Top, what do you think about condoms?
When I think about condoms, I got 6 kids right there.
Raw dog all day long. Jack Harlow is not my type.
What makes White Sox fans different from other fans?
Sometimes they wear white socks, but not on a regular basis.
Loyalty.
Why?
Why? Are you guys from Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly.
What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
They say
You guys from
exactly.
Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly.
What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
Like, what do you mean about that?
For example, I believe that aliens have visited the United States of America.
So do I. I also believe that the Earth is not round. I also believe that the government is hiding out of shit from us.
But he had too much to drink. He can't even talk.
I also believe that the government has taken over our country.
Like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is flat?
Country. The government has taken over our country.
What do you mean by that? The government has taken over our country? Like, I ain't even about to try to
Like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is flat?
I mean, we have ideology, right? We have ideas.
Is he? I can't.
Our country.
Is he trying to say like as people we can't make decisions, like that the government is just enforcing stuff? Because I guess if he's trying to say that, like what's going on with abortions and stuff, but the government has taken over our country. That's just hot
You think
take,
the Earth
man.
is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is flat?
I mean, we have ideology, right? We have ideas. So, like, who are we to judge?
White Sox hamburgers, Comiskey dog, right here. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and duck there. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and dugaya on 2 patties.
We're to judge.
White Sox hamburgers, Comiskey dog, right here. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and dugaya on top. Say it ain't so, Joe. Hamburger, 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 hamburger,
thought he-
hamburger.
I can't replay because I thought he spit. I'm like, who about to buy a hamburger? But
Biggest fear in the world.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
How do you feel about the rapper Yeet?
He's alright.
Can you name 5 songs?
Turban, mad about that, sorry about that. Money is so big, and what's it called? Shit.
What's your favorite thing about Yeet?
It's the music.
What would you say if Yeet was here right now?
I don't know.
What would you say if you could be digitally connected with Yeet in some form? Come on, Yeet, answer the goddamn phone. God damn it.
We love Yeet. We made it.
God damn.
I didn't even tired it, man. Calling her. He like, damn, shit that gay, but my number.
Damn it.
That
We
man
love
had.
Yeet. We made it. We actually made it here, guys. Fucking drink to that. We are like the epitome of sperm. We are sperm at its best.
I mean, he's not wrong, but like, hey, all right.
You're a philosopher.
I consider myself a philosopher, yes. You guys want to hear my whole philosophy?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You guys watching this? This is my philosophy. You just saw it happen. I didn't know that guy.
I could not associate with him of any particle of my own being, but I let him go through because he's a fellow human being, you know. So.
Hey, he thought I had beers or something. What is he? Hold on. What is he talking about?
I could not associate with him of any particle of my own being, but I let him go through because he's a fellow human being, you know. So his agenda, you got to consider that, and he wanted to go through. It wasn't like you know, like negatively impaired.
Bro, what is he talking about? Like honestly, what? Right, man. But he like, what is he talking about? No, honestly, like, what is he like trying to say?
Narrative to me, so I let him through. That's what I think we should all do, you know? Try to fucking make it better for everybody. If you can. Try to.
He like, nah, right.
Fucking make it better for everybody. If you can. Different team might be the same team in the long run. We don't know. Might be different teams right now. Could end up being on the same team, but you know, right now he's not on my team because I don't know who the hell he is. But we're both at the Sox game, so I guess we're not on the same team in that sense.
Man, he just said a whole bunch of nothing.